What was the scariest? We need to leave some now gut feeling that you've ever experienced. When I was about 10, my little sister Lucy and I went camping in the woods close to our house. Nothing crazy, just a small patch of trees we'd been going to since we were kids. The trails were familiar. We knew every hidden nook, and it felt safe. We were lugging our small tent and a couple of sleeping bags, talking and laughing like usual, when I noticed a bald guy in a blue shirt walking down the main path with a dog. At first, I didn't think much of it. People walked through those woods all the time. Usually they'd wave, say hi, and continue on. But this time, something felt off. It wasn't fear at first. It was just this tight, hollow feeling in my chest, like a warning I couldn't explain. I don't usually get gut feelings, but something about the way he moved, the way his eyes darted, just didn't sit right. Lucy and I caught each other's eyes, and she stiffened too. It was weird, but we both knew without speaking that something was wrong. Before I could even think about it, I pulled my phone out and snapped a photo of his back as he walked away. I don't know why I did it. Taking a picture of a stranger isn't really my style, but something told me it might matter later. We set up our tent a little further down the trail, trying to shake off the weird feeling, but it didn't go away. About 20 minutes later, we saw him again. Same bald guy, same blue shirt, same dog. This time he approached us, walking right up to where we were carrying the tent. "Hey," he said, "are you setting up around here? Who are you camping with?" I froze for a second, heart starting to race. Lucy tensed beside me. He was asking too many questions, and something about the way he smiled didn't feel normal. "We're just going to see our dad," I lied. "He's over that way." He nodded, but didn't leave. He kept asking questions about our tent, where we planned to set it up if we were alone. My stomach sank. I could see Lucy's eyes widen as she looked at me, and I knew she felt the same terror I did. We both had that same, instant, unspoken realization. We needed to leave. Now. I glanced around and my mind raced. The main path was obvious. Easy to track, too exposed. I pointed subtly down a fork in the trail, and Lucy understood. We veered off together, walking quietly but quickly. After a few minutes, we ducked down a small path hidden by thick bushes, crouching low to stay out of sight. From behind the branches, we watched him. The guy stopped where he thought we had gone, bending down to play with his dog like nothing had happened. My chest was tight, my palms sweaty. He looked up, scanning the trail, then seemed satisfied that we were gone. Then he took off running, heading straight down the path we'd just left, clearly convinced we had taken that route. We waited until he was out of sight before carefully sneaking back to the main trail that led to the edge of the woods. By the time we got home, we were both pale and shaking. I didn't want to think about what might have happened if we hadn't trusted that gut feeling, if we hadn't known those woods like the back of our hands. That evening, Mom was scrolling through the local residents' Facebook group when she stopped, horrified. She turned the phone toward us. There he was. The bald guy in the blue shirt and the dog. The post explained he had been caught trying to break into someone's house in the neighborhood. Apparently, he had been going door to door, pretending to be a repairman trying to gain access. Lucy and I went silent. We didn't need to read the whole post. Our imaginations filled in the rest, and the chill that had been lingering all day came back with a vengeance. Looking back now, I realize how lucky we were. We were just kids wandering the woods, and yet that tiny, inexplicable gut feeling probably saved our lives. If we hadn't known the area so well, if we had panicked and run down the main path instead of finding the hidden trail, things could have ended very differently. That day changed how I view instincts. That moment when Lucy and I gave each other that look and knew without saying a word that we needed to disappear has stayed with me ever since. I can still feel the tightness in my chest, the way our hands clutched the tent, the rush of adrenaline as we crouched behind the bushes. It was pure, instinctive fear, and it was right. We never went back to those woods alone after that.